And in a bid to curtail possible occurrence of chemical events in Nigeria, NCDC, in collaboration with other ministries, departments and agencies, have organized a training to see to proper research that would lead to long-run solutions in near future. This is to help address challenges that has happened in time past and to prevent future reoccurrence of hazardous consumption of chemicals by Nigerians. Maliki Duru has more in this report.
Simulation exercises is set to help prepare communities and allow for stress testing plans and systems for effective response. To this end, Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention has collaborated with NAFDAC, NEMA, and other agencies to see proactive response to emergencies. Country-led and senior public health advisor, International Health Organization's Dr. Olusola Arunol, said securing labs with adequate capacity for testing poses as a challenge.
Is where do we take, who is the organization, where are the labs that are able to test for chemicals in the country? And if you say chemicals, there's a very long list of chemicals, so you need to understand that. This exercise now has helped people to start looking at which other labs are able to test contamination of water, contamination of the air pollution. It's people who have attended, they are better able to understand which agencies hold this.
Meanwhile, Health Emergencies Preparedness and Response Officer Aisha Abdulaziz Abbas stressed on the dangers chemical events could have on Nigerians.
For the food we eat, for the our daily activities we do in our houses, we use chemicals, and then the use of these chemicals come with certain effects. Now, a chemical event can happen as a result of accident, which of course is natural in every human activity, and it could equally be used as a threat, that is a weapon. Now, once it's being weaponized, the government, through the Office of the National Security Advisor and the National Authority on Chemical and Biological Weapon Convention, will come in to ensure that the lives of citizens are protected.
So, participants at the training, Assistant State Epidemiologists, Delta State Ministry of Health, Dr. Idoteni Enyi, and NEMA Chief Operation Officer Labaran Aman speaks on the positive outcome that could emanate from the resolutions and recommendations highlighted.
The onset to have surveillance team that is able to identify the relevant stakeholders, people that are important, because you cannot do the work alone. Usually at the state level, the surveillance team is usually made up of the state epidemiologists, the disease surveillance officer of the state, and for the local government. So it's very important to have other stakeholders in different aspects like environment, agri, education, people with the required expertise.
Like we need to do like a mapping of all the labs in Nigeria that can actually test for chemical events, so that we can know where to take our samples in the event of an emergency, and then be able to quickly direct whichever state is involved, so that we can have early detection and early response to chemical incidents.
Uncontrolled release of a toxic substance potentially resulting in harm to public health and environment has been an issue in the public domain. However, the health agencies and corresponding departments are taking proactive steps to control chemical incidents.